Hey guys, so in this one, I'm gonna be giving you seven of the best phones you can get anywhere under $300, and so I'm gonna leave the link to each of the phones in the description box below. So make sure to click on the links to check them and make a purchase. So let's get started. First one I'm going to mention is the Motorola G9 Plus that was released in September. So this one has a each screen. It has a 6.81 inch display with the with quad camera at the back. That's 64 megapixel primary camera plus ultra wide plus 8 MP ultra wide camera, and the macro and the depth also there. So for the chipset, that's Snapdragon 730G chipset built on 8 nanometer, which is kind of cool. And you're going to be getting 4 gig RAM and also 4K video recording with huge battery capacity of 5000 milliamperes with 30 watts fast charging. Another cool thing about the phone is that it has side mounted fingerprint sensor. So moving on to the next one, which is the Realme 7. Actually, I have three Realme phones there, which are the Realme 6 Pro, Realme 7 Pro, and the Realme 7. Actually, these phones, they don't really have much difference. So let's talk about the three of them. So in terms of the display, the Realme 6 Pro and the Realme 7, they both have IPS LCD with 90 Hz inch display. For the 7 Pro is 6.4 inches Super AMOLED display. So again for the 6 Pro, it has the Snapdragon 720G built on 8 nanometer. Same with the 7 Pro. It's only the Realme 7 that has Helio, that's built on Helio. Excuse me, that's built on Helio G95 12 nanometer, and the three of them have 4 cameras at the back. For the 6 Pro and the 7 Pro, they both have 64 megapixels primary camera plus 8 MP ultra wide camera, while the Realme 7 has 48 megapixels primary camera plus 8 megapixels ultra wide camera. And for the selfie camera, the Realme 7 Pro has 32 MP, while the Realme 7 has 16 MP. Another difference between the three is that for the Realme 6 Pro and the Realme 7, they both have side mounted fingerprint sensor, while the Realme 7 has under display fingerprint sensor. And in talking about the battery capacity, the Realme 6 Pro has 4300 milliamperes battery capacity, while the Realme with 30 watts fast charging, while the Realme 7 has 5000 mAh with 30 watts fast charging, and is the biggest among the three, while the Realme 7 Pro has 4500 milliamperes with 65 watts fast charging, which means that this Realme 7 Pro, if you charge it from 0 to 100, it will be fully charged within 30 minutes. So let's move on to the next one in the line, which is the Xiaomi Poco X3 NFC. So this one is the version for international markets, and it is like a slight upgrade to the Redmi Note 9 Pro. One of the cool things about this phone is that it has 120 Hz, which is cool for a low budget phone like this. It has Snapdragon 732G built on 8 nanometer, and you might be wondering that what's the difference between Snapdragon 732G and Snapdragon 720. Well, there's not really much difference between the two. Even when you're using the phone, you will notice the difference between 732G and 720G. And you're going to be getting 4K video recording with huge battery capacity, which is 5000 mAh, and with 30 watts fast charging. And it has good picture quality, but in low light the picture quality is not that good. For the primary camera, it has 64 megapixels, and for the selfie camera, it has 16 megapixels. Yeah, so that's all for the Poco. Now let's move on to the next one, which is the Redmi Note 9 Pro. Like I said, the Poco X3 NFC is just a slight upgrade to the Xiaomi Redmi Note 9 Pro. This one has a huge screen. It measures 6.67 inches display with with Snapdragon 720G, built on 8nm chipset. It has huge RAM, which is it has 6 gig RAM, and I think for this one there are various types. You can have the 8 gig RAM version or the 6 gig RAM version, and it also has 4 cameras at the back, which of the two are macro and depth. It also has side-mounted fingerprint sensor with huge battery capacity, which is 5000 mAh. So depending on your region, you should be getting 18 or 30 watts fast charging. So the last one on the list, the last one I'm going to be talking about is the Samsung Galaxy A51. The reason why I included this one is because it has cool specs, although it was released in 2019, December 2019. So the only thing that held this phone back is the chipset. I mean the processor. It is built on the Samsung Exynos 9611, which is not good. Which is not very good for gaming, but other specs are very good. Like it has a huge display screen of 6.5 inches OLED display. It also has in-display fingerprint sensor. It also has huge battery capacity of 4000 milliamperes with 15 watts fast charging as well. The camera is also good. It has 4 cameras at the back. It has a main camera of 48 megapixels and wide angle of 12 megapixels, and you're also going to be getting 4K video recording as well. And for the front camera, it is 32 megapixels. And this brings us to the end of the video, guys. So let me know in the comment section below which the phone you think I am supposed to add and I didn't add, and the phone you think is not supposed to be on the list that I added. And like I said, the links to the phones will be in the description box. So make sure to click on the links and check them. So thank you.